guys, happy Friday. It is almost 9:30. Today's July the 3rd. There was an Animal Crossing update that went live today. So I've spent the last hour swimming for sea creatures. And if it wasn't for Amazon, you okay there? Choking up? Choking? Are you choking? If it wasn't for Amazon delivering something I'm very excited about, #adulting, I would have probably kept playing, and that's not very productive of me on my first full day without any kids or obligations besides therapy at 3. Okay, so that's the current status of my life. So today is Friday, July 3rd. We're gonna do this cool, exciting thing I'm about to show you in a second. This is gonna be one of those things where you think it's absolutely ridiculous, erroneous, stupid, or you're gonna be like, Dani, I love you. Then I have to get some work done. And then at 3 o'clock I have therapy. As per usual on Friday afternoons, it's just what happens. Tomorrow is the 4th of July. I don't have any plans. I also don't have the kids. Did you hear that? That beep sound? Did you hear the beep sound? I just discovered the most amazing, okay, judgment-free zone. There's gonna be a lot of you guys with opinions, but guess what? We all have them. Doesn't mean one is right or one is wrong. I put bark collars on my dogs. I don't put shock collars, I put bark collars. Huge, humane difference. See what I just did? I had an opinion that was very aggressive. So for years, I've used the Pet Safe bark collars from PetSmart. Mine are old. They're the ones that still require the batteries to be replaced. The newer ones from PetSafe are the rechargeable ones. I have not tried those. Their PetSafe ones are not very reliable anymore. I think they've figured them out. They can cheat the system. They know how to bark in different octaves or like pitches so that they don't get shocked. Poor choice of words. They just vibrate. All they do is go bzzz, like when you get a phone call and your pocket or your purse vibrates, just like that. So the whole point is to disengage that brain connection between the bark and stopping. So it surprises them and they stop. So with bark collars, if they bark, it vibrates once. If they continue to bark, it vibrates more intense or longer periods of time. So anyway, my dogs are really smart, and after years they figured out the PetSafe ones, and it was very expensive to replace the batteries over and over again. So I went on this deep dive search on Amazon, and I found these that not only vibrate, but they also beep. So it actually makes the sound before it vibrates, and if they stop, it won't vibrate. So it's actually even more humane, I guess, than the vibrating ones. If you guys have yippy dogs, barky dogs, loud dogs, it can be very emotionally wearing. It stresses people out. I suffer from noise aversion. It's weird because I can go to a concert, but if I'm somewhere like at a restaurant where the tables are full and everyone's having a conversation and I hear the clinging and clanking of glasses and stuff like that, I feel like I'm suffocating. It's very bizarre. I've never been able to explain it. I don't know where it comes from. No one else in my family gets it, but for me, like when my kids play with their Switches or their iPads, if the volume is really high, if the television at home, like if the surround sound is on and the house is like booming, it really makes me uncomfortable. I don't know, whatever, it's one of my quirks. What I'm getting at is this vibrating collar from Amazon. I think it was maybe $30. The PetSafe ones are very expensive. Holy crap, they work so good. So they bark once, it goes beep. They bark twice, it goes beep. Zzz. That usually if the first one didn't work, like surprise them with the sound that's coming out of their collar, if the beep didn't surprise them, the second time where it beeps and vibrates, that usually makes them stop. And here's the thing, the only two that bark are Sophia and Ernie. The double barks because he's a Chihuahua, but he also has a collapsed trachea. He also has heart issues. So he's 14. At this point, if he gets pleasure out of barking, I'm letting it happen. However, if I control or taper Ernie and Sophia's bark, the double doesn't bark. Wesley never barks. He just goes when he sees people outside. Anyway, that dog is perfect. So, what was I getting at with this whole pontification of bark collars? Should I show you? Let me show you. Can we borrow your collar, please? Let me see. Thank you, ma'am. They come in 2 different colors, but only in one size. This is the orange, and Sophia has the black one. They fit all dogs. I mean, Sophia and Ernie have the same exact size. I just cut the, oh, hey, baby. Show me yours. Do you see? It's the same exact thing, except hers is black. And so all I did on Sophia's was I cut a big chunk of this off, burnt it, or burnt the edges. So see how much noise happens in my house? Now imagine adding 4 dogs to the mix and all the barking. It's very stressful. Anyway, so this is what it looks like. The way you test if it works is you blow into this thing. Ready? That's the first thing they hear. Then, see it's longer? So, did you hear that? It's more of surprising them, you know, disconnecting that mental connection between the action of barking and their brain telling them to do so. So it surprises them and it gets them to stop. If you believe in it, if you don't, you know, you're entitled to your opinion. However, I have 4 dogs. They're very loud. There's a ton of windows and they love to spend time in them. So if I'm going to be able to function without having dogs barking all the time in a very pet-friendly neighborhood where dogs are walked every like 3 minutes, I have to do something like this. And I'm so excited that it's something so affordable. And it comes with an extra battery. I mean, the PetSafe ones, I think they're like 90 bucks to 120 depending on the size. They don't come with extra batteries. The batteries are insanely hard to replace and hard to find. This one comes with an extra battery, and I think it's one of those like small family-owned businesses. So I'll link it down below. But the other thing that arrived from Amazon today, you guys are gonna be like, okay, Dani, that is ridiculous, or Dani, I love you, please link it, because you're having the same issues. Okay, so if you guys have seen my house before, you know I have a family room upstairs and then this living room downstairs. So the boys would spend the majority of their time upstairs because their toys are up there. But the cushions, my oldest son loves to push like his feet in between cushions like this, and he kicks them out. So during the summer, quarantine, whatever, we're actually spending the majority of our time downstairs. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but these cushions get kicked out. And every few days, these are actually kind of grippy because they're almost like this brushed suede or linen material. It's more of a grippy material than the velvet upstairs. And so these can go a couple of days. Do you have something to add? Because you're like real close right now. Hey, greñuda. Pinche greñuda de mi vida. So these can go a couple of days without me having to remove all the cushions, push the big cushions back, and then set up the couch again. But I just, as much as I've tried, little paw prints, as much as I've tried to teach my son that your legs do not go lodged in between the cushions, I just can't. And I'm like, okay, if I can make my life easier, why not? So my friend Sam told me about these, and I put these on the couch upstairs. Oh crap, I forgot to take this off. Okay, so my friend Sam was having the same issue with her couch at home, and she told me about this. You guys, it's literally industrial grade Velcro. That's all it is. You get the soft side and you get the hard, rough, crunchy, prickly side. And all you do is you cut these to the size of your cushion, install them, and then your cushions literally never ever move again. Now, here's the thing. Both of my couches were intentionally purchased for them being a house of kids. It was just my idea after I got divorced. Like, that was my plan, is I want this house to be lived in and enjoyed. And then once the kids are older, you know, tweens, preteens, or whatever, then I can get the furniture that I've always wanted or wanted to invest in. But as far as now is concerned, all the stuff you see is super affordable. I mean, very, very affordable. Like this set of 2 couches was probably like $800. Anyway, I wanted them to be washable. I wanted the covers to come off and for me to wash them or be able to dry clean them or even like shout wipe them or Tide pen them. With these Velcro things, I am putting myself in a predicament where I don't believe they're as washable as if they didn't have them. But my kids are also at an age where they've really virtually, knock on wood, stopped spilling. I mean, they'll get like a crumb here or there or a smear here or there, but that is easily taken care of with like a shout pen or a shout wipe or whatever. And so we're kind of in a comfortable, more safe zone. So it's a lot easier or more comfortable for me to put something like this that isn't going to, I don't know if you guys are like this, but there's certain things that bother me more than like normal people, like they really shouldn't. And so looking at my couch and when it's like messy or like the cushions are slipping out, it makes me, it like really annoys me because I'm like, that didn't need to happen. You know, you're shoving your legs in between the cushions and pushing them out. That's fine. You want to shove your feet in there, do it, but fix the cushion. And then I hear my mom's voice in my head and I'm like, okay, if there's a simple solution to your problem, like this is a me problem, this isn't like my son's problem, this is a me problem. So there's a simple solution to a me problem, why not just solve it and then everyone's happy? You know what I mean? So this set, I have to order 3 bundles for a love seat and a sofa. So if you guys have a love seat and a sofa, 3 sets is like the perfect amount of rolls for them. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. I'm also gonna include these in an Amazon favorites. And if this is something that's important to you, then you're my people. If it's not, I'm sorry, but the next like 11 minutes are not gonna be very entertaining. Workout. I promise you guys I'm physically fit and under amazing physical conditions. All I did was bounce on the couch. Hey, all I did was bounce on the couch and I'm out of breath. I'm gonna live a long, fruitful, healthy life, you guys. Okay, so do you see the big difference? Huge difference. And it's one of those things where I think one of the most important lessons that I learned in my relationship with Parker is let kids be kids. You're trying to raise men, and you're correct. They will be men, but they're kids right now. And he's very good at gently reminding me that kids need to be kids. And if there's things that I can do as an adult with my understanding, my maturity, my capabilities to make my life easier and let my kids be kids and not act like I was raised, then why not? And this is one of those things where I was like, oh, I'm gonna spend $14 on Velcro. The couches are gonna be fine. He can still stick his little feet in between the cushions if he wants. And the couch is gonna stay in place. Why not? The only thing with that is if you lose the remotes, you gotta take things apart, but that's okay. So let me show you guys. This couch right here that Sophia's modeling for you guys already has the Velcro installed, and you can see how it's flat, or it's even with the couch shell. This one still doesn't have the Velcro yet. And let me show you guys. See how they're sticking out? And this is the one that doesn't get used as much. So usually these would be sticking out more like, let me show you. They usually stick out like this. So once you sit down, do you see the gaping that happens in the back? And so you kind of fall, the cushions kind of fall back. So it's a cosmetic thing, it's a comfort thing, it's an all-around thing. And so this little box from Amazon is gonna solve your issues. And I was actually looking at it and it says that it's waterproof. I don't know if that means like you can wash it waterproof. I haven't actually tried, but I'm tempted to. The actual Velcro itself is very sticky. So let me show you guys. Do you hear that? It's super sticky, but I don't know if it would resist, you know, an actual washing machine. So I'm gonna take these 2 more rolls and do this one, and then we'll be done. But I'm super happy. So if you guys are like me, where drying racks and bath mats and Velcro for your couches gets you excited, check the description box below, because I'm gonna link this for you guys. You're welcome. So it's almost 2:30. I wish I could say like, oh, you know, I totally forgot to vlog because my life is so interesting and so exciting and I was caught in the moment and I really haven't done anything vloggable. I don't think you guys want to see me type, reply to emails, or do anything like that, like accounting related. Why is being a grown-up so complicated and like tedious? And well, it's funny because I feel like it's a perfect balance of like menial tasks and then also unnecessarily complicated things that don't need to be so complicated. Like, why is a retirement plan for a self-employed business owner so complicated? Like, why are there limitations? I don't understand. Literally don't understand. Okay, so it's almost 2:30. That's what my life has been. I showered. Y'all, I saw a post on Instagram today that said, you haven't properly celebrated 4th of July unless your mom made you wear an Old Navy 4th of July t-shirt. Today is 4th of July observed, I guess because people that work get the holiday every year, but if it happens to fall on like a Saturday, they should still get the day off, right? So today is like fake 4th of July, but I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Definitely staying present and mildly awake at night just in case my dogs freak out a little bit. They aren't usually sensitive to fireworks. Sophia's the only one that if there's a really bad thunderstorm, she freaks out. Mern gets a little skittish, but nothing too crazy. But you never know, you know? You never know when it's gonna be the perfect storm and it just doesn't work out. So I gotta make sure that tomorrow I'm like perfect dog mom, figure out a system so that I can be present for them as much as I can. Yeah, so you saw me unload the dishwasher. I hope you enjoyed that. I mean, very exciting. What happened? Where are you? What's going on? What are you doing? What's wrong? Are you okay? What's the matter? What's wrong? What's the matter? What's the matter? What's a good girl? Are you a good girl? What's a pea girl? No? You're not a pea girl? Are you my pea girl? Are you my pea girl? The other day, my oldest son is like, why do you call Ernie and Sophia pea girls? And I was like, no, no, no. Oh my God. I'm saying pretty girl, but like really smushed close together. Pea girl, PE girl, like PE girl. No, a little bit, kind of. They know what I mean. They know in my heart what I'm trying to say. Okay, so that's it, you guys. This is the slowest Friday. This is the slowest Friday ever. I have therapy at 3 o'clock, 3 to 4, and then I'm gonna come home because it's my wild Friday night. I ordered a piece of lawn furniture. No, it's not lawn furniture, backyard furniture, I guess. We've been trying to get our vitamin D as much as possible, the boys and I, during the week. It's been really fun having places to sit, and I was watching this movie where they had an outdoor swing, and I was like, I want an outdoor swing, but it's not like a swing set. It's like a little couch swing. It's weird. I'll show you guys when I build it. I'm currently trying to figure out how to bring it inside because it's at my front door. You guys don't believe me. Hold please. So these are problems you face when you are alone. This is Mern. I promise she's not being held captive, but I gotta figure out how to bring this inside. Look at that. It's about, I don't know, 7 feet tall and about 100 pounds. So I'm probably gonna have to open the box, take the pieces out, and then just bring in the pieces little by little. But you know who doesn't wanna do that right now? This chick right here. I'm just gonna leave it alone. Listen, it's outdoor furniture, so if it stays outdoor one more day, nothing's gonna happen, am I right? So I'll go to therapy depending on how I come back. If I come back and I'm like devastated and distraught, then I'll just lay in bed and eat ice cream. I'll probably just do laundry, organize, clean, probably mop, and do all the chores I haven't done all week. But if I'm in a good mood and I'm like, yeah, productivity, yeah, I'll come in and make it. At some point, you're gonna see it. Tomorrow, 4th of July, again, we're not doing anything, and then Sunday the boys come back. You know what else is really cute? I ordered this bed on Amazon. So, okay, long story long, Wesley has been going to the doctor, and every time I take him to the doctor, well, Wesley's been going to the doctor, period, end of story. Every time I take him to the doctor, I take his little donut, like his little cup bed. It's like a dog bed that has sides that go up, so it's like a cup, and they get inside of it like a little nest. Well, long story long, he pooped in it. It was one of those where it's just not worth the cleanup, and the bed is like 6 years old, so I just put it directly in the garbage, and I needed to order him a replacement. Well, I finally found one I liked, and now everyone in the house uses it except Wesley. Exhibit A. Hey, did you know that's not your bed? Did you know that's not a big girl bed? This is a Wesley bed. Look how pretty it is. I actually ordered this one because the cover comes off and it's washable. It's not like the one that the Dup was in. See, that's a cup bed. It's not like that one that the whole thing has to go in the washer. This one, the cover comes off and you can launder it, or you can order different color covers. Ernie, for real? Act like a lady. Act like a lady. Oye, hiciste una bruta. Pórtate bien. Acuéstate. So this is the story of the bed. This is the story of a bed that only got used by every single dog except the one it was meant to do. He gets hot very easily, and I feel like he likes to do this more than this. Can you not whip your brother? I don't think he likes that. Can you please not whip him? He's not nice. Please be nice. Look, he doesn't like it. Mern. Come on, Mern. Be nice. Oh, you know what we should do? We'll do an outfit of the day, and then I'll talk to you later. Let's go do this with my chicken legs. Look at that. Spaghetti's on deck. All right, you guys. So we got a very festive 4th of July outfit. I got this t-shirt in Orlando with Sam when I went to Orlando with Sam. I think it was like $4 or something. It's been one of the best t-shirts I've ever purchased. Post-explant and all pre-explant, with boobs, without boobs. I just love the fit of it. It's so cute, so comfy, and it reminds me of like the late 90s, early 2000s when like baby tees were all the rage, like really little t-shirts. So I just have that on. This is from 2 or 3 summers ago. This belt, I told you guys the story a long time ago in a vlog. This belt I bought as a reward. I hit a milestone on YouTube, which hasn't happened in 2 years. And so I really liked it, and I like it because it's kind of like, it has like sort of like a Western look to it. It almost looks like a Mexican belt. And then this skirt is from Express. It looks shorter than it is. It's actually not that short. My legs are just really long. And then these boots are from Tecovas. It's like an Austin boot shop that I really like. I like them because they have the bottoms that I really like that you can replace at a shoe cobbler, but the inside has an insole. There's a built-in insole to it, so they're not as painful in, like if you wear them for a long time, they're not as painful as traditional cowboy boots. So they're traditional cowboy boots with insole built in, which is kind of nice. So this is how I get to go talk to the therapist today. She's gonna be like, can we talk about your outfit? Oh wait, that would be very supportive of her. Actually, she's really nice. I like her. I like her a lot. Like, I like her a lot. I've had 2 therapists in the past. One I liked, one I did not like at all, but I haven't liked any of them as much as I like her. And I like her because she's young and she's a woman and she isn't pretentious, but she's also really tough. Like last week, she was like, what did we talk about? We can't be black and white. We don't want to use, what did she say? We don't want to be unnecessarily hurtful. And right now you're trying to be hurtful. And I was like, yes, Mom. Yes, ma'am. Anyway, so that's it. That's all I got going on. So if you don't see me again this Friday, it's probably because therapy was really heavy, or because it wasn't. I don't know. Maybe I forgot. Anyway, I love you. You guys! Does it look like I cried? I just got home. It's 4:30. Therapy kicked my ass, as per usual. It was one of those sessions. You remember last vlog I told you 3 things happen. Either a seed gets planted, the session feels useless, but a seed gets planted and then it kind of flourishes or grows throughout the week. It's insanely devastating and I leave and I'm a total mess. Or I leave feeling good like a student and I can't wait to apply what I learned. Today's was hard. Today's was hard because I guess I was able to put into words what I've been struggling with, and that is my dilemma, my internal battle between my head and my heart. I know who I am as a person, and I think in 35 years, as confident as I had felt being the way I am, it feels like I never win. And losing all the time sucks, you guys. And so my friend Sam and my mom always tease me that I'm too nice, I'm too forgiving, I let things go very easy. And so I'm at this point in my life where I'm like, it's time to serve penance. It's time to not forgive so easy. And I'm struggling because my heart tells me, I love the way I am. I love forgiving easy. I love letting go easy. I love giving people multiple chances. I do, because I hope and pray that every time I make a mistake, I get a chance to apologize. I get a chance to make it better. I get a chance to do a do-over, you know? And so I was able to put into words that my conflict is, I'm tired of losing, but I don't feel comfortable serving penance to anybody. If I flip a switch, I can forgive. If I flip a switch, I can leave it behind me. And I can go in head first, chase that rabbit down into Wonderland, have a leap of faith. I'm the person that jumps into the pool with clothes on. That's who I am. I believe in living your life with purpose. Everything you do, everything you say, every action that takes place is with your heart, your entire heart, your whole being, like tenaciously you. And if it doesn't work, learn from it. And if it works, isn't that amazing that you took a risk? And so it's been so hard for me to feel pride. It's been so hard for me to feel anger. It's been so hard for me to hold on to resentment. And I can't. It's not who I am. And for a month, I've you know, been conflicted and torn and wanted, you know, to be angry and to do what everyone's been telling me to do my whole life and not be stupid and not be dumb. But you know what I've taken from it? It sucks. It hurts. It's not who I am. And pride and ego and anger are only giving me more roadblocks and taking me a lot longer to get where I want to be. And so I think I've just gotten to the point where I need to accept that it's not about losing. It's about being tenaciously true to who you are and being authentic. And if me being forgiving and accepting and a person that lets go of the hurt that someone causes them, then so be it. That's who I am. I'm not responsible for the people that hurt me. I am not responsible for the wounds that I was caused. What I am responsible for is healing myself. And I'm not gonna do that by holding on to anger. I'm not gonna do that by trying to serve penance. I'm not gonna do that by letting my ego and, you know, my pride get in the way. All that's doing is adding an extra step. You know, it's, if you get mad, you're gonna get happy again. So let's just skip that step. Am I allowed to be mad? Hell yeah. Am I allowed to be hurt? Yeah. Am I allowed to tell someone that broke my heart, hey, listen, motherfucker, You broke my heart, you made a mistake, but I'm letting it go because I don't want to hurt anymore. I think it shows that person a lot more about you by being forgiving than by being angry. And I'm just not that person. And it took me a month of holding on to anger, a month of being upset, a month of being proud and letting my ego get in the way to be like, why do I feel so freaking disgusting? Because I'm not being myself, because I just want to let it go, because I want to move on, because I want to put this chapter behind me. And I can't do that if I'm still camping out in this state of anger and resentment and hurt. Yes, it was someone else's fault that I have a wound, but it's my responsibility to make myself feel better. I can't be like, okay, well, you hurt me, now you have to make me feel better. It's not on the other person, you know? It's nobody's responsibility to make you feel better, to repair that damage, except yourself. And so today's session was hard, but it was very cathartic. And never in my 35 years have I been more sure that this dumb, naive, forgiving person that always sees the good in everyone is who I want to be. And that's what I learned today. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You know what's not a part of this TED Talk? This piece of furniture that I thought was a good idea. Listen, you do not want to play Animal Crossing until late hours in the night and then browse Amazon and then decide that because you've been spending a lot of time outdoors with your children playing Animal Crossing, that it's a good idea to get a swing. Because when you order a cheap swing, it's going to come with 1 trillion different parts. Y'all want to see? I'm not ready for this. So the swing is so big that it's all of these pieces. It's all of these pieces right here. It's all of these pieces here. Apparently I need to figure out what to do with this. It comes with touch-up paint. I was like, ooh, nail polish. Oh wait, it's touch-up paint. Look at this. What am I supposed to do with this? Came with a little bag and the cushions. Oh, we're not done yet. There's a couple more pieces. What am I supposed to do, you guys? Look at this. Wesley, are you gonna help me? You're the man of the house right now. You and Bubba are the men of the house. You're gonna help me make it? I'll sit with you on it. So here's the thing. The reason I decided to get this swing, besides the previously affirmation things, did I use that affirmation? Did I use that correctly? The reason I decided to get it was because, or the reason I chose this one was because it has a canopy and it reclines. So it's a seated swing, but it turns into a bed. Cochinas, not like that. And it goes, perverts. No, it like folds down. So you could lay down and play Animal Crossing like this, or you could sit up and play Animal Crossing like this. Why am I buying patio furniture based on how much Animal Crossing I can play? That's the real question. The other real question for this evening is, will I be able to build this? Yes or no? Y'all have to let me know in the comments. It is 100 degrees outside right now. We're on heat advisory, so it's probably not best for me to try and do this right now outside. But what if I build it inside and then carry it outside? I just don't know the dimensions, so I may assemble it and then have to unassemble it and carry it outside. This could potentially backfire, and it's for sure gonna backfire because I'm hungry, and when I'm hungry, I can't build. You guys, 7:30. Who says you can't? You do. So let me show you what I did in the last like 2 hours. There was only one casualty, and it's on my left hand, right there. Do you see it? That was the one casualty. That's it. But can we talk about my tan for a second? I mean, look how tan my hand is. Look at. Do you want to see how else everything else? No, cochinas. All right, let me show you. Hey, little missy. Hey, little missy. Hi, little missy. All right, you guys. Bum, bum, bum. Look at this. I did this all by myself. And the instructions said it took 2 adults and 45 minutes. That is a lie. It takes about 3 hours, maybe 2. Look how cute it is. It has a little canopy and you can tilt it like if you want to get more sun or you don't want to get any sun at all. You want some privacy. I can't wait for birds to poop on this. So yeah, it has like a little canopy and it's a little seat so you can sit on it. It swings. It's super cheap, you guys. I mean, it's very poorly made. You can't, I mean, this is gonna hold like maybe $1.80 at the most. I would say, in my expert opinion. And then in the back, it has these little clips. Let's see if I could do it with one hand. Maybe not. Maybe so. Let's see. Oh, all right. There's one. Oh, crap. Hold, please. So you pull out this bar and then hold, please, again. And then it folds down and it turns into a little bed. Let me show you. I have the best angle here. See? It actually lays flat, except the cushions are holding it up. Let me demo it for you. Oh, wait, hold on. There you go. See? It's swinging. We're laying down. I'm getting dizzy. You probably are too. Don't pay attention that I'm not wearing a bra. You guys, why is it that the first thing to sweat when you're outside is your underboob? I bet it's the same for boys too. I bet they get it too, they just don't like to talk about it. So this is probably gonna be in one of my Amazon favorites videos. I've used it for about 3 minutes now and I'm kind of in love. Now the reviews are very split. They're like, oh my god, this is awesome for the price, and then the others are like, this is garbage, I want to break it, it arrived broken, or it sucks, or it soaks up all the water. It doesn't say on there that it's like weatherproof or waterproof, and you are paying a very sensible price. I think this is one of those things that it'll last one season if you live somewhere like I do, like Texas, where the sun literally sets things on fire. It'll last one season unless you put it away or you get one of those covers for it, kind of like a grill. Then I think it would last a couple years. This is one of those pieces of furniture where you probably want to bring these inside when it starts raining. They come right off because they will soak up water, but it's just 3 cushions. I think you can remember to do that. But anyway, I'm really excited to use my little thing. It's so cool. So it turns into a bed. It's also a seat. Oh wait, I haven't demoed the seat option for you guys. Hold please. Oh, hello there. This is me sitting vertically. Do you appreciate that? We were just horizontal, cochinas, and now we're vertical. We're sitting up straight. And we're also swinging. Do you see that? Look at that. We're in the air. Huh. We are, I don't know the science word for it when you're suspended in air. I mean, I know it, I just can't remember it or think about it right now. Anyway, this is me delirious because I'm tired and I want to go to bed, and I'm just killing time because Wesley needs 2 more medications and then we can actually go to bed. I know it's 7:30. Why are you judging me? I just built this whole piece of furniture by myself, okay? I can go to bed early. Only to get up at 4:30 like an old lady. Anyway, that is it for this Friday. I'm giving myself a pedicure on the floor right now, grinding my rhino feet on the floor like a pumice stone. Do you guys ever do that? Listen, it's not a good time to go to the salon right now, so we're doing the best we can. And if my feet look like raptor claws, it's because there's a worldwide pandemic. All right? So I'm just gonna sit here for a couple minutes, kill some time before Wesley needs his eye medication. But as far as you and I are concerned, we are saying goodnight, and I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye!